Where's my straw gone? I can't. I've lost the straw. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? Well, that's ace. Where's my straw gone? It's under my keyboard. Here we go. Is that the way it's meant to go? I sort of forgot, to be honest. Right. Yep, right, we're all good to go. We are all good to go. So, Arsenal Football Club. Forgot my book. I've not organised today. They have got in a spot of bother recently. So, obviously, Arsenal lost to Bournemouth 2-1 on Saturday. And Man City beat Chelsea 3-0 yesterday. Now, that poses the question. Is it definitely still Arsenal's title? Everything lies on this game on Sunday. This Sunday coming up. Manchester City versus Arsenal. There will not be a bigger game this season. I mean, we've got Tottenham Leeds coming up. But this will be the biggest game that happens this season. We all thought, okay, it's Arsenal's title. Arsenal will win the Premier League title. Let me just move the bottle over there. We all thought, okay, it's Arsenal's Premier League title. Arsenal will win the Premier League title. But now, it's not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed at all. Like, Man City are now within 3 points of Man City will be within 3 points of Arsenal if they win against Arsenal this weekend. Arsenal, for me, I don't know now. I don't know. You see, me and my old man. Sorry, Dad. He will not be happy with that. Yeah. So, yeah, me and my dad, obviously, we've just recorded, which has taken me, it shouldn't have taken me nearly this long to edit it, but we have just filmed our top 6 predictions. It's a little short that we do. We did it last year, and we thought we'd try it again. We might genuinely have to, I don't know, we might have to record it again. We might have to, because I don't know now. Maybe we've done it a bit too early. I don't know. We might have to record it again. So, yeah. But Arsenal, yeah, this title now is not guaranteed for them. They've lost the Carabao Cup. They've lost the FA Cup. They might lose the Premier League, and I think they'll lose the Champions League. Premier League now is not for certain. When you're in a Premier League title race with Man City, you just can't ever take anything for granted. Like, you cannot take your eye off the ball. I have learnt this, take this from me Arsenal fans. I have learnt this the hard way too many times as a Liverpool fan. 2 seasons in a row, City beat us to the title. We were on 92. Actually, no. It was about 3 or 4 seasons in a row that City beat us to the title. We got 98 points one of the times. How you don't win a league title with 98 points is mental. 92 points another time. We still didn't win it. The only 2 title races we've beaten them to in the last sort of 6 years has been 1920 and obviously 24-25 last season. They weren't really in it, were they? They were closer to 5th than they were to 1st. So, yeah, Arsenal, I don't know. It's always around sort of March, April time where the wheels begin to fall off. The wheels, I said it after the Carabao Cup. The wheels started to fall off after that Carabao Cup final where they lost. They obviously lost the Carabao Cup final. And that happened to Liverpool last season. I can't remember which one was first. I think it was it the Carabao Cup final? Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was it the Carabao Cup final or the FA Cup? It was the Carabao Cup final thing. Exact same thing happened to Liverpool. We lost the Carabao Cup final to Newcastle. We lost the FA Cup to Plymouth. We lost the Champions League to PSG. Obviously, we ended up winning the Premier League, but this might not be the same for Arsenal. Obviously, they've lost the Carabao Cup final to City. They've gone out with the FA Cup to Southampton. I think they'll beat Sporting in the Champions League. But who knows who they'll play after that. And then there's the Premier League to consider, which they are not champions of yet. Like, I don't know how much harder you can make it for yourself to win a Premier League title. I don't know, like, it was on there. It was on a plate for you for like 4 or 5 months, lads. And it could get eaten by another person. It was on a plate for you, lads. How have you not just taken it and gone, we're going to get a 50? They had like a 10-point lead at one point. And now it could be within 3 by the week, by Monday morning. By Monday next week, City might only be within 3 points of Arsenal. Like, it's mental how this goes. Oh, sorry, this is really in my way. I'm going to have to move it again. Bloody bottle. Hate bottles. Where do I move it to? I mean, I would put it in the bin, but the bin's too full. Let's just put it here. Bloody bottles. There's so many bottles on my desk. Right, well, that's full of water. It's been on my desk since like yesterday. Bring a bottle of water up here. Forgot to drink it. Put that one there. Bloody hell. Hate bottles. What about Arsenal, do they? Don't know. But yeah. What was I going on to then? Yeah, so they're out of 2 competitions already. Obviously lost the Carabao Cup final. They're not going to win the FA Cup now. They probably will go out the Champions League, and then there's obviously the Prem to consider. Do we genuinely think that Arsenal could battle it? Look, I thought that Arsenal would win the league for about 7 or 8 months now. Like, it's not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed. Like, there's serious talk to be had. Arsenal fans for months and months and months on end have been like getting a bit overexcited, saying, "Oh, we're gonna win the league." Like, I've seen Arsenal fans posted online with shirts that say "Champions 26" on the back, and I'm like, whoa, you're getting a bit overexcited here. You're getting a bit too excited. It's not done yet. Like, for the whole of last season, Liverpool, just because we've had it so many times, just because we've been hurt so many times by Man City, we held it back until we sort of started believing we're going to win the Premier League title. We held back until we unofficially, let's say, knew that we were going to win the Premier League title. Until that Leicester win, I think it was like late April, early May last season. I think it was late May. We all thought we're going to win the Premier League title. That's the moment I thought we're going to do it. Arsenal fans, I don't think they've had that moment yet. This is what we want from Premier League football. We want Premier League title races that go down to the last game, the very last second. Like, if Arsenal lose yet another Premier League title, where do they go from here? What happens with the manager? Like, what happens with Mikel Arteta? Because I don't know whether I'd be looking elsewhere. I don't know whether I'd be looking for a new manager if Mikel Arteta was to lose them another Premier League title, because where do you go after that? Like, it must be so deflating, though, for the players. The players, the fans, all this hard work all season just to miss out because of 1 point. Like, that's probably why Jurgen Klopp sacked it off, to be honest, because like he just couldn't deal with Pep Guardiola's Man City. Like, not that he couldn't deal with it, but it's just every season. It's just every season. Like, we had one of the best teams we had the best team in world football in the 1920 season. We won the league with it. But there were so many other teams. Like, I'd say the 21-22 team, that was a brilliant team. We won the double with that. We could have won the quad. Obviously, that 18-19 team, that was amazing. We won the Champions League. And you just think, it must have got to a point where he just thought, I'm just so tired of losing out because of 1 point in a Premier League title race. I'm going to sack it off. That's probably what it was like for Jurgen Klopp, because we'd gone so many years fighting with Man City for a Premier League title just to lose out because of 1 point. That's literally what it was. 1 point. We got 98 points one season, they got 99. We got 92 points one season, they got 93. It was always because of 1 bloody point. 1 point. 1 point. I'll never forgive Leicester for losing 1-0 to Man City in that season. I'll never forgive them for that. I'll never forgive them for that. I just want to touch on the comments made by Victor Gyökeres. I think it was after the Bournemouth win the other day. He said that the pitch was too dry. Too dry. Now that's different levels of excuses. The pitch was too dry. Why don't you just take some responsibility? You played crap, you lost. Take some responsibility, move on. Why do we always have to come out with excuses? Why is it always got to be, the pitch was too dry, it was too windy, we couldn't see the ball? Arteta come out with something really stupid last season. It was after the loss to Newcastle. We've got to get used to the trajectory of the ball. I'm sure that's what it was. Like, just take responsibility. You played crap, you lost the game, take some responsibility, move on, and pretend it never happened. Why are we always making excuses up? Too dry. We thought the pitch was a bit too dry. You're playing on the same pitch as Bournemouth. They won, didn't they? They won. You're playing on I don't know what goes through these players' heads sometimes when they go. I think there was one on Arsenal Fan TV. One geezer. I can't remember. I don't know who it was. I do know who it was, but I can't remember his name. He said something about the wind controlled the game. Was it after they'd drawn 2-2 to Wolves? I'm sure it